Gardner with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service, and I'm here in the Community Wellness Center of Scott & White Urgent Care Clinic in Killeen, and I have a great recipe for dinner tonight. Today we're going to be using the slow cooker, one of my favorite things to use in the kitchen, especially on those busy days where I know I won't be home until later and won't have time to prepare a great meal for my family. I know I can always turn to the slow cooker. Today we're going to be preparing Swiss Steak Deluxe. Easy, simple recipe that the entire family will enjoy. First of all, I've already added 1.5 pounds of round steak, which I have sliced into 1-inch pieces. I've added that into my crock pot, and from there we're going to cover that meat with tons of nutrition with vegetables. We're going to start with 1 container of sliced mushrooms. Now, mushrooms are a rich source of vitamin D, so great for the entire family. Most of us think that we only get vitamin D from sunshine, but actually mushrooms are now fortified with vitamin D. To that, we're going to add the Trinity. The Holy Trinity is what many people call it: celery, bell pepper, and onion. We're going to add about 1 cup of each. Just toss that on top. And I've chosen to use not only green pepper, but red bell pepper as well, just to add a little more vitamin A and to add some rich color. Finally, I've chopped up, or minced actually, 1 tablespoon of garlic. Fresh garlic. Now you could use the jar kind, but I prefer the fresh. I think the flavor is much, much better. So once we have that all minced there, we're going to turn to our sauce that we're going to put on top. And with that, we're going to whisk up some things in a bowl here. And we first of all are going to start with a can of tomato sauce. Make sure you're choosing the low sodium version. To that, we're going to add 1/2 cup of water. And then we're going to add 1 package, the 8.7 ounce package of brown gravy mix. And again, look for the low sodium version. Many people don't realize that there are low sodium versions of even gravy mixes out there. So whisk that up, combine that. And then to this, we're going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. You can choose the original, which is kind of the in-between heat, or you could choose the extra hot or even the mild if you have maybe small children in your family. We're going to mix all that up, and this is just going to top off those vegetables and that steak and really produce a great flavor for the dish. So from here, we're going to just pour this on top. Again, there's no perfection to this recipe. We do want to kind of spoon around the tomatoes on top there. And we're going to add our slow cooker lid. And I always like to make sure that I lock my lid on for 2 reasons. One, so things, if it accidentally falls or something, it won't spill out. But the main reason, so I won't be tempted to take a peek. And remember to always keep your lid on your slow cooker when you're cooking. This recipe is going to take about 6 to 8 hours. Every time you lift your lid, you need to really add another 30 minutes of cooking time. So that's why it's so important to leave that lid on. So 6 to 8 hours on the slow cooker, and then you have a great finished product. Again, this is Swiss Steak Deluxe. Perfect for any day of the week or weekend, and perfect for busy families like my own. I hope that next time that you're looking for a new recipe for your family, you'll turn to Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service, proud partners in health with Scott & White Urgent Care Clinic in Killeen.